Hello everyone, it's Todd Screama, CEO of Summit Funding, here to talk to you about what Summit Funding does best. This is one of the best things we do. It separates us from every competitor in the nation, and that is that almost every single loan officer in Summit has a loan team. Now, here's what I'll tell you about loan teams is there's 2 or 3 years of learning how to have a loan team that is really hard. That first 2 or 3 years is really hard. What I'll tell you is once you get past that learning curve, man, it pays massive dividends for the rest of your career. And so I love everyone building teams and doing all that. I just want to go through 4 stages so that it will help you as you progress here. Some of this depends on your skill set and the people you hire, but this is the most common way that we see loan teams progress. Number 1 is called the stage of what we call less busy. It just means that you hire a loan partner 2, and that loan partner 2 is a licensed person. It's a good first step. The problem with just having one loan partner is there's too many jobs that they've got to do. They usually get over-delegated to and not used properly, and so they're trying to do a little bit of everything, and it's just not that efficient. When you go to the second stage, where you now have what a stage called time replication, means that we've got a loan partner 1 and a loan partner 2. So you have someone just handling your schedule and doing all the lead management, and you got your loan partner 2 that really does everything that a loan officer can do, but they don't go out in the field and sell like you. And so that time replication, now you've got, instead of 40 hours a week, you've got 80 and then 120 hours a week working for you. Now we've got some real sales fuel behind us, and we're starting to feel like a little rocket, okay? This is going to allow you to go to about, it depends on your market a little bit, but somewhere around 15 loans a month on average. That means some months you're closing 10, some months you're closing 18, 17, 9, right? Those kind of closing numbers is what you're going to see, but you're probably going to average around 15. The next stage is what we call leverage. We actually start leveraging our time. That looks like you have a loan officer, loan partner 1, 2 loan partner 2s, and a dialer. So now we've added another loan partner 2 to help with all the applications and file management, and a dialer to help support your sales efforts. A dialer, for example, again, is like sales fuel. To show up at a lunch and learn where you did nothing and he called 300 people and got 30 top producers in a room, that's magical because none of you and the rest of the team don't have time to do that. For you to show up at a happy hour and you've got 10 past clients sitting there, or to organize all kinds of events, or getting you cold calling and getting you calls with home builders sitting in front of a home builder that has 10 subdivisions. That's what a dialer adds. And the other LP2 is there. They add more bandwidth so that you can still meet with all the clients, but they're finishing them all, okay? And they're managing that pipeline. Then you get to stage 4, which is what I call replication. It's not time replication, it's called replication. People are doing all kinds of things, and it's not necessarily for you to do much except for the big stuff. So you got, in this team, you've got a loan officer, loan partner, 2 loan partner 1s, because you're getting so many leads, 3 loan partner 2s, and 2 dialers. Some people take a dialer and make them a business development person, and some of that depends on your market and can we find the right person. But that is a fully developed team, and you're going to find that a couple things about this progression. Number 1, one of the biggest epiphanies is it's actually easier to manage a bigger team than a smaller team. So when I say it's hard just for you and a loan partner 1, it's easier with each person that you add. You've got more coverage. You've got more personalities. You've got more camaraderie. It's the biggest thing that people tell me that they didn't expect, okay? And so that's kind of the progression of a loan team. The reason that I say that it changes is because we all have different personalities. We all have different, some of these people we hire have different skill sets. And so it is a little bit different, but in general, I don't see teams develop much different than what I just discussed. That kind of is a strategic view of what you can see and expect as you progress through the loan team. The biggest fear that we have people have is that, oh my God, what if I have one bad month and stuff? Guys, you got to get over that. When you start to learn to invest in things and you invest in people, great things happen. You're not going to have 3 or 4 people on your team and close 2 loans. And that, I just don't see it. I don't know if I've ever seen it, and I've been coaching teams for 15 years. So that's probably the biggest nonsensical fear that people have about this building a team. The last thing is, it can happen fairly quick or it can be a slow, steady progress. I've seen people go to 6, 8 people on their team within a year. I've seen people never do that, and they get to having 2 team members, and they're satiated with that, and that's okay too. So some of this is, what do we want to build? What's the vision? In the big picture, guys, this is a game changer. As we learn, you can't study this stuff enough, because as you learn it, it's what everyone else in America doesn't do in the mortgage business. Most people still think there should be one loan officer cranking out 2 or 3 loans a month, and that's the way the industry should be done. And we say BS, that's not the way to do it. Let's do it this way. Thanks for listening, guys.